if you want to rotate your canvas, press on settings and press on preferences, and make sure you have free canvas rotation on. So for example, if you have it on, like it will let you rotate the picture that you're working on. Like it will let you rotate it like this. Just press on settings and press preferences and just make sure that's on. And then if you want the blue touches, just make sure you have show touches on and you would have the show touches. The same is for Adobe Draw. Now, if it's your first time using the app, you will need a format. So you can choose any format, but I choose iPad Pro, even though I don't have one. But I choose it because like you can zoom in more on the picture. So I use the third brush. So just like hold on the third brush. So like hold on it. So just go to the third brush. And like all these brushes would appear. So just hold on it and all these brushes would appear that you can use. I choose the marker brush. So the flow is the same as opacity. So the brush is kind of like round. But if you want your brush to be curvy and pointy, just go to the settings and change your velocity dynamic settings. Just make sure you have pressure dynamics off. Only some phones have it. If you don't have it, don't worry. Now change your velocity dynamic settings. Make sure your size is 100 and your flow is +1. And then you would have a curvy and like pointy brush. This is good for the eyebrows, the hair, you know. Now, when you're doing eyelashes, make sure you flick downwards, like flick downwards. Because if you flick upwards, it's going to be like round and you want the brush to be pointy and curvy. On Adobe Draw, you flick upwards, but on Adobe Sketch, you flick downwards. So make sure you flick downwards. Now, to insert a picture, press the plus sign and press image layer and just insert a picture from your camera or gallery. So just insert the picture. So like some of you guys just probably press done. And you know, if you just press done, you can notice that you can zoom in all the way, right? So press the picture and press transform and just zoom in, like just crop out like the Instagram, like, you know, the sides and everything. Just crop out everything except the picture by itself. And then just press done. Now you can zoom in more. But make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to comment down below. And don't forget to follow my social media down below in the description box. Instagram, Musical.ly, all my social media. So to blend, I use the marker brush. That's the only brush I use. And my flow is always between 30 through 45. So you can use between 30 through 45. So like I just pick up colors from the skin. Like basically I just hold on color until a ring appears. And with that ring, just drag it to where you want to pick up a color. So like we just pick up a color and just add it in. Then I pick up that color next to it. I add it in right here. And then I blend it in with the color next to it. So it can look kind of like smooth. Then I just blend the colors in. Like I pick up that color right there. Then blend it in right here to make it look smooth. But yeah, the only brush I use is called the marker brush. Like I use it for outline and blending. Just different settings. Also, comment a lot of tutorials I should drop. Like comment tutorials I should drop down below. Just comment like a lot of tutorials. So if you want to change the brush and you just press on any brush, just hold it. And like for example, I get the smudge brush. Now you have the smudge brush right there. Or you can pick another brush and now you have that brush. Just hold on the brushes and all the brushes would appear. You can just select one. So for example, if we do the eyelashes or the eye or the eyebrow, like if I just add color like this, for example, like if I do the eyelashes, for example, and then I do the eyebrows, and then you're trying to add color to the skin, Don't do it on the same layer because it would add color over it. You don't want that. So just make sure you get a new layer. Just press the plus sign and press draw layer. But don't keep it as your first layer. Make sure the second layer. Why? Because if it's your first layer, then it will go over it. So just hold on the layer and just drag it. Just drag it down. And it would be under that layer. Under this layer. Now it's your second layer. Now you can add a color underneath it instead of over it, because you don't want that. You can also move the picture. Like if you press on transform, you can move it. So like press transform, and you can move it over here, and just press done. Like instead of just like going back to the image, you can just like move it so you can see like where to add the highlights and all that. Also, instead of pressing like the little arrow to undo it, you can just hold on it and go to like the little clock, and like you can just drag it to where you want like restart. Like right here or like right here. Instead of just like pressing that right there, you can just like hold on it and press on the clock. But thank you guys for watching.